Yo, I always love leaving a super long intro when we're firing it up. So that's what was going on right there. What is going on? Got Shotterbury out, Wicked Ball, Matt G, Mary, Snow Pro, Matt K, Seth Sanders, Buck Native Sunday. What's going on, Biv? Yo, yo, yo. Viv, you always come through with the legit. I should just pin your comments more often. We'll just go ahead and pin that. I thought about pinning a comment like that, and I was like, nah, everybody will be fine. We'll go ahead and pin it though. Why not? We'll go ahead and pin it just so there's no confusion when people hop in. But yeah, welcome in. So I can tell you probably 9 out of 10 times if I ever throw up the startup screen and it takes more than 30 seconds before you turn it on, it's almost always because I go, I think I want some coffee. So that's what happened. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I want some coffee, and I went and made some coffee. So welcome everybody. I forgot Drew. Drew Sasquatch Show. Yeah, we got some more people here. Bates, Saturday Grapes, Mustang. Welcome in everybody. Marty Smallps. Yo, upgrade that PC, says Marty. I was thinking about it. One of these days. So what we are doing here, oopsie, I didn't as some of you could probably guess from the thumbnail, I'm going Fist of the Heavens. I do need to respec here though, so I gotta do that super quick. Not too difficult offline single player to go ahead and respec. Also, good thing I can do it unlimited amounts of times as well, huh? Max block. I should have looked and seen what I needed to, how many points I needed for max block, so I could just forget to put Holy Shield on. Oopsie. Let's go Holy Shield. Let's see. What do I? Because if you don't dual spec it, I forget, you end up with the extra points. Sometimes I'd go Defiance, but I feel like worthless. Defiance does add Holy Shield bonus defense, so get this turned up here a little bit. Your productions, welcome in. What's going on, Walters? Pork, this guy. So I think I'm just gonna go Defiance. We want to get one down to Redemption just in case. That I don't really want to do, because I'm just going to do only Chaos, so I don't need to dual spec. I guess just we'll put more into Redemption and call it a day. I could go, I never use Conviction really, because you don't really need to, especially doing this solely in Chaos. So I think I'm going to do that. Where is, I'm blind. I am blind. Got Holy Shield over here.
Not in town.
Redemption.
Not here.
Yeah, usually I'm super lazy too. I just leave Redemption up all the time. I'm a lazy player. What do you want me to tell you, right? Lazy player. Man, Thomas, what did Thomas do? I must have missed it. Mitt, what's going on? Yeah, I didn't see if you said you're starting something. Yeah, I must have missed it.
Yo, yo, yo. Happy birthday.
Scott, yo!
Printer.
Printer. Thank you so much for 34 months of Slayership. Gold Magic Find coming in with like number 14. Appreciate you. Don't forget that like button, fellas. So we're just rocking Players 3 Chaos. Just nice and easy, you know, nice and easy. We can slay quickly and...
Let's go!
You know what? I have these backwards, I think. Oh, Mitt, thank you for the 1 gifted Slayership. Ooh, appreciate you. Boy, that's blowing my mind. I didn't even, because I haven't played in a minute. Apparently, I do this like this. Apparently, I go bow on F3 with blessed aim, holy bolt. I don't know why I always call it blessed aim on 1. As soon as I started playing, I was like, what am I doing? I didn't put any points into dexterity or vitality. Oops. I wanted to see how many points I needed to get max block here. Might as well get max block if we're don't need too much, right? Vitality. So I just come in here with no vitality of any kind. But I'm not sure what's going on here. Looks like some joking around, Marty, and a couple people joking around. Missed some of the comments here. My apologies, but yeah, Matt says hit that like button. Yeah, any of the newer people in here? We got a hundo already between the two Twitch and YouTube. Probably a lot of YouTubers, I'm guessing. Make sure your YouTube hit that like button for me. Appreciate you. Got another Thomas. Appreciate you. Any gear worth to craft besides caster helmets? Some people do blood gloves or blood rings or blood amulets. I don't though. I just don't want to spend the time to save up the stuff, essentially, to be honest. Because it's one of those things that people don't realize. Every time you have to stop and pick something up, it takes you like a second here, second there. Then you have to stop at the cube to drop it off. And then you have to take the time to transfer it over to mules, or you can craft them one by one, I guess. But then it takes up space in like your standard stash. And then, yeah, it's just all time. And in that time, you could be out slaying demons and getting lucky perhaps too. So, you know. Also, it can come just down to what do you think is fun? Do you want to really be transferring these gems back and forth and crafting this stuff that you might use and it might be okay? Or you just want to like slay demons and enjoy yourself, right? So yeah, I don't do anything besides caster stuff, but a lot of other people do and they enjoy it. So yeah. Trash said he likes getting lucky. Happy for you. Dun. Oopsie, I missed. Havoc, welcome in. It's a bald man's birthday. No. Sorry, I didn't say it. So channel joke, people say it's always my birthday. Unless I specifically say today's my birthday, then it's not my birthday. Don't listen to anybody else. It's just a joke that they do all the time. Oh no, I wasn't looking. Thanks a lot, chat. Thanks a lot. Sip some of this wonderful coffee. Yeah, good. YouTube / Twitch. Now that's politics. So yeah, the eternal battle between YouTube and Twitch. YouTube and Twitch both cool for sure. Chances Diablo drops the Tyreals? 0, actually. Oddly enough, Diablo cannot actually drop Tyreals, so sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, what I'm feeling like, when I'm hunting Tyreals Might, I'll actually skip Diablo, like not wait for him to spawn in, because that just like spends more time that I can't find Tyreals Might. But he also has reasonably good drop rates for other things, like Shaco or Haas or those kind of like other things. I'm not sure exactly what Diablo can can't drop for sure, but I know Tyreals Might's one of them. Unless I'm mistaken.
Justin, you don't need to know, donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Keep slaying, Phil.
Keep slaying. Appreciate you. Thank you for the $2 Super Chat, Justin. Appreciate you. First Super Chat of all time. Legend. Keeping slaying is one thing you can count on me for, right? Just slaying. Let's see. Max said he has a full PVM Hden, kind of bored. Should I switch the photo farm different areas?
62 donated $2 through Super Chat.
Hold on, just a quick second.
Happy birthday.
Guru, thank you for the fake birthday wish. You legend. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. So foe actually can't really do a lot of other areas that hammers can't. It's more so just like a different play style of a lot of like the same areas. Kind of, sort of. There are a few instances where obviously there's like the wave 2 of Bale and a few random spots like that, but really, to be honest, probably hammers could farm more areas. But it's more so just a different play style for like similar-ish amounts of speed. So yeah. Oops.
XX Trust HXX donated $5 Canadian through Super Chat. 25 United States cents Canadian dollar just dropped again for some reason. Happy birthday, buddy.
This guy. Thank you once again. Apparently everyone's going hard in the paint about this fake birthday wish. Thank you so much for the completely fake birthday wish. Trash! And the 25 cents American, aka $5 Canadian. You legend. Ooh, appreciate you. Sunil said saw some nasty caster boots on Reddit. I have once in a while seen some good caster boots too, but I don't think. What am I stepping on? Oh boy. I can't stomach using my amethysts for doing caster boots when you could get an amulet like I did a few weeks ago. You know, I don't think the best caster boots could be better than like the amulet I got the other day. And who knows, like the rarity of getting a crazy good caster boot. So Hden, I don't do Bale. So, well, there you go. What was the amulet? Mar for Q. What? You didn't see that one? I got a little clip for it. You got to watch it. I crafted it on ladder too. I'll let you know what it is, but still check out the little clip. It's like 1 minute. 2 to sorceress, 20 FCR. I think it had 20 something to strength. And obviously it had the mana stuff on it too, so. Mystic up here a minute ago saying if Tyreals might drops, it's my birthday every day. Totally. BT dub F you on that amulet is trash. Hey, if you do enough, you too can do 10,000 caster amulets and get one 220 sorcerer's one. That's probably only like my fourth 20 FC, like 220 caster amulet of my life. Maybe not even my fourth. Maybe it's only my third or second even. I don't even know. Not many though. It's a sub 5. I know that for sure. I know I got a 220 assassin. I think I got a 220 Amazon one. So I think that 220 sorceress was my third ever. And that's crazy that it rolled with all that strength on it. Like, ooh, yeah. Just 84 levels of nasty. Stepmoss, first warning and only warning. You did read the pinned comment, I'm guessing, right? First and only warning. Nothing like a 220, says Pork. True story. Send me a Discord message, huh? Okay. Is it like urgent or what? What's the story here? Mr. Biv. Boy, I remembered Holy Shield both, like every run so far. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Not urgent, but an FYI for this exact stream. I'll check it out real quick, I guess. Give me a quick second. What did I mess up? Oh. Yeah, you're all good. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it, Bib. Super not a big deal. But yeah, I appreciate you looking out. All right, yeah, just don't do it again. There are no second warnings, by the way. Why so many level 1 barbarian characters? Well, I've been rocking this for so long. 17 to mana, that is kind of the max. I've been rocking this for so long that I have a bunch of mules instead of using like Go Mule or something. It was before they had those things available for D2R. And at this point, I decided just to go ahead and keep it like completely kind of like vanilla, essentially. Like if I started a Holy Grail right now, I would probably do it with some sort of storage mod and like maybe even one of the loot filters or name changers maybe or something like that. But
Lightworker donated $2 through super chat. Happy birthday, you
art. Mitts, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Ooh. And also for the fake, completely fake, not really my birthday wish. Yeah, legend. If a superior phase blade drops, how do you make it 5 sockets? You cannot. If it's superior, and you Larzik it, you'll get 6. If it's just a superior white with no sockets, you can't get 5 in it. Bertha says, or with pluggy. So the old boy, jeez. Old school pluggy. There you go. Go back and play some D2LOD, huh? Yeah. Am I back? Yes. Did you get timed out or something? I missed what happened. Foe can't be on left click, says Chris. Yeah, unless did I forget? Oh, it can't be over here. For some reason I thought it was like for some reason I thought it couldn't. How about that, huh? Whoopsie. I forgot from the last time I played Foe. Good looking out. I don't know why I just assumed it couldn't be. It probably doesn't even affect the play at all anyways, so it just would take down my redemption for 1/8 of a second every few seconds. So Mygar says loves him some Foe. Yeah, right. Foe is pretty cool. I think it's definitely one. Most of the stuff they did to D2R to change up some builds is good, with the exception of one glaringly obvious mistake. But you know, no one's perfect, I guess. Ryan says hammer that like button. Appreciate you. Yeah, don't forget, fellas, hit that like button over on YouTube. Matt D says love the stream. Perfect for UK time. Post work chill. Oh, yeah, it's 1 o'clock here where I'm at in the States. But yeah, good for over some European stuff, right? Usually I get the good after work chill time is usually Friday. I usually do a Friday stream here for the United Statesers. I'm really a lot like Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, right? I do Sunday morning streams at like 7 a.m. That's a good time for like Australia and Philippines and stuff. I do a Friday night stream, which is good for in the United States. I stream during the day. It's good for the UK and for Netherlands and Sweden and stuff. Man, really just man of the people. Man of the people. Cryptic sword, ethereal gray one, no sockets dropped. Is it worth keeping for anything? Just a standard cryptic sword, ethereal cryptic. Why do I think maybe some people said that was good for plague, but I think if it's plain and you Larzicked it, it would get too many sockets, I think. I can't remember for sure though. It's probably not worth a whole lot either way if it's just standard like that. So Lion's gonna destroy the Texans. Oh, I hope so. Especially our new pass rusher. Let's go. Is Foe lightning damage or magic damage? It's almost exclusively magic damage. Because all of these things that come out, the holy bolts, All these are magic damage, or they're damage to demons and undead. I don't think it's actually considered magic damage either. It's kind of weird, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But the only thing that lightning hits is literally the one individual monster that you target with the foe. It's the only thing that takes some lightning damage. So I don't really worry about the lightning damage at all, really. Are the Mark R says they are magic damage, the holy bolts? I thought there was some weird thing with them where they're like magic damage, but they damage monsters that are immune to magic. I thought so, but could be wrong there. Trash says I'm teasing with the possible D3 stream. I don't know about teasing. It's definitely gonna happen. Just don't know when. It didn't even cross my mind for today, to be honest. I had two different ideas, and I don't know, maybe put some enthusiasm in the chat if this other idea sounds good. I might just do it for like a day or two, just to kind of, I don't know, be a goofball. I want to do a gold find barb and gamble sacred armors. I'm gonna do that for a day or two, just to see. But I want to look into, make sure. I'm pretty positive if I gamble with my 99 sorceress, I would have to be able to get Tyreals Might, I think. But I want to double check it to make sure before I do it. Saint Lucille saying it's not technically magic damage. Yeah, I had a feeling it was something like that, but it's hard for me, obviously, to remember everything. A lot of things going on in G2. No good. Prototype sweet fill mug? No, it's a red Starbucks mug. I still got to get on that. Still got to get on it. I need to stop being a lazy bum. Why? I didn't mean to pick that up. Yeah, one of these millennias, I'll get around to getting the merch stuff going. Galback, yo! Looks like I forgot it's your birthday. Yeah, these people, these bros, right? They just love wishing me happy birthday all the time. I appreciate them. It's kind of them, even though it's not really my birthday. These people. Cast my Frenzy, Trojan says. Nice. Yeah, Frenzy's an interesting one. Kind of one that's been on the back burner in the back of my mind, like wanting to do sometime and haven't got around to it. Maybe... Ooh, maybe... I don't know. Sometime. Raced, welcome in. Don't forget, you can find tons of sacred armors, items. Wait, what? Havoc says seems a lot easier to gamble griffins and find one. Yeah, I personally, I just don't. I'm not a big gambling fan, but the thing is I've been doing a lot more lately is things that I never did because I didn't really like them, to like do them again and give them a second try. You know what I mean? So that's another reason why I'm thinking about doing the gold find at Trav Barb. Just to give her another whirl, just so I have more of a, what do you call it, experience base of playing it. Frenzy is fun how you zip around at insane speeds, yeah. Underrated too, because it swings so fast and you can like leech back a ton of life super fast. And yeah, you sprint around super fast. Totally. Mike R says never got a barb all the way through hell. Okay, all right. Got you. I've definitely played. I've played Barb a few different times, and I played through before, but yeah, just don't do a lot of gold finding, don't do a lot of trav. So I need this for my mule. Actually, I meant to write it down, but I somehow actually remembered something in my head. I need to keep one of those for my mule. See, Sly Elf saying at least 5 of my last videos didn't show up on your feed, huh? Huh. I have been trying. Ooh, hold on 1 second. Oh, 24 Maras. Let's go.
Big 5 biceps cool and more are coming. _beast.
Check these real quick. Good old Maras. Yeah, we'll go ahead and check that. Ooh. That's why I sometimes take the time to go take out Diablo. Not that I really necessarily need another Mars, but yeah. Oh, thank you, Jeer, for 5 months of Slayership. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. Oh yeah, so I was gonna say, and maybe for some other people too, I've been trying something on my videos recently, where I have it checked off to not send notifications to viewers, and I guess that I wasn't sure exactly 100% what that entails, but I had heard that in some instances that can have your videos perform better. So I guess when I check off don't notify my subscribers, it doesn't even put it in your subscription feed or anything. So I'd been trying it out to see, and I've been I'm not sure if I'm getting, if it's working and my videos are performing better, or if it's like kind of more of a mixed bag. Like some are performing better and some are performing worse, so it's like a wash. But yeah, because you know you'll get this thing on YouTube where people like had subscribed to my channel and they just don't unsubscribe and they just scroll past your video over and over again and they never watch any of them, and then it kills your click-through rate. It can anyways. That's the idea behind the strategy. So I decided to try it over the last couple of weeks. So what MF good for a Zerker barb? Usually for Berserk barbs, when you're using those, you usually have a lot. So what's good for it? I mean, usually you have like 500 magic find on a build like that, and you just run it like players 1. You don't usually have like 250 on a Berserk barb, you know? But that's just in my experience, the way that I usually, the places I go with them and the way that I play them. So Ray said a big fan of a Holy Fire Paladin, huh? Yeah, I do that off the beginning of games, but I don't usually play end game versions, like a Dragadin version or anything like that. And I've never played like a hell budget version of it. I feel like that'd be real tough, real tough. C-Bot, welcome in. Doing good here. Difference between D2R and PD2. Well, D2R is like Diablo 2. And PD2 is not, is pretty much the difference. If you want a game is like a Diablo 2 skin, but every skill is different, every single item is different, everything's different, then you can play PD2. But if you want to play Diablo 2, but like old school Diablo 2, but with like some upgrades, but nothing's like, there isn't like major huge power creep, and not everything's different, the items are still generally the same, but some new ones added in, that's D2R. Snow Pro, you full of it. You do not play any melee source builds, I promise you. He's a fibber. He's a fibber. Never put a point into enchant in his life. Get him. Quite the way you worded that. You worded that like it was an insult. It's kind of like quite the insult there. Oh, Zacharium shield. My battle lords ran out too. How about that? Ethereal? Of course. It didn't look like ethereal on the ground, but 25 res. We got the 4 sockets, so. That's why you got kinder. What's enchant? Enchant Zeal Sorceress, somebody said. Yeah, there is a, I forget what weapon it is that has 1 to Zeal on it, right? Was I going around with this out the whole time? No, well. I should do, you know what I should do? What breakpoint I'm at? I'm over to 125 for teleporting. Usually I would not knock that down and... Usually I'd put a Haas over here. A couple extra skills, more damage. You dropped down. Why am I blanking on? We got those already. We got that. We got all combats. 7s. Yeah, I think I usually would do that on Fists of Heavens because you don't need the extra breakpoint and a couple more skills, more damage is cooler. 1 Zeal, 1 Zerk. That's the weapon I'm thinking of. How do you swap 1, 2, 3, 4 so quickly? Oh, so Step Moss on in D2R. I don't know if you're familiar with D2R or not. I never put in a rune here or anything. Huh, gotta get around to that. In D2R, there's a thing called quick cast. So in D2, you had to push like F1 and then cast. And then if you wanted to switch, like cast a button on your mouse, then F2 and then cast a button. F1, cast a button. But on this, you just hit F1 and it casts the skill automatically wherever your mouse is. So, I feel like it's gonna be fine. Because with this, you got 2 to pally combat and 2 to pally skills. So, I think that changed my max block rating. But what you gonna do? Probably fine. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. There's 3. What's Holy Fire have to do with exploding arrow? Maybe I missed part of the comment there. Thomas asks, does the fire damage from Holy Fire apply to the explosion from exploding arrow? I think. I know enchant from the sorceress applies to the exploding arrows, obviously for the new crossbow sword, but I don't know that I remember hearing about the Holy Fire on the Paladin one though. Just like I said, hard to remember everything, you know. Thunder Charms only in Hell Terror Zones. Yeah, yep. You can only find those in Hell Terror Zones. Oh, geez. Look at this guy. Look at the freaking generosity. Wicked. I can't say how generous he is before he's even more generous. My goodness. My goodness. Wicked Plumber. The absolute Giga Chad he is. Anyone who got gifted a membership, it's literally required. Make sure you hammer some of those Wicked Plumber emotes. Evil Mario, Wicked Plumber, you get it? Do you get it? Make sure you hammer in some emotes to thank the legend, the Chad, the Omega Chad, Wicked Plumber. Thank you so much for the insane, once again, insane generosity. Absolute legend. Holy moly. Holy moly. Oopsie. Oops. Oh, he almost got nuked in one little fire hit. Ooh, SOJ 2. 222 Dex Raven Frost. Okay. All right, all right. Zog says, dang, still gray. Unfortunate, unfortunate. You'll get him next time. Have I ever tried Reimagined? No, I'm not big on the I'm not big on the, actually I think I'm gonna swap back to this. The mods and stuff. Blue names are not there, Snow Pro. You're wrong. You're wrong. Merc, oh, what gear does my Merc have on right now? Hopefully it has gear on. Okay, good, good. I forgot to check. So insight, tales, and a treachery. I could get some better gear for him, but I could go get my fortitude and Andes, but sounds like a lot of work right now. I honestly did not know if he had gear or not. I mean, I was using him for Andaro the other day, but I could see your mercenary, like my mercenary, surviving for Andaro with no gear, you know what I mean? So, like... How come you can't bind aura to left click? Because you can't? There's probably some like lore explanation, or not, I don't know about lore, but like, you know, because your aura isn't like a main thing, like a main skill. I mean, I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know if I can explain it right. Curbstar saying, yeah, no one's making content for Reimagined. Not very many, no, because there comes into big problems when you play those mods and stuff. Like 50% or more of you, or if you have a community, like I'm playing D2R here, if I switch to that, like half the people don't like it, and then let's just say hypothetically half the people do. Well, what happens is YouTube looks at that and goes, oh, he just made this video and half as many people like it as normal. We aren't going to show it to anyone then. And then you make another video and it goes, hey, wait a second. Half of his subscribers that usually watch his videos don't like it. Wow, he must be making bad videos now. We're not going to show this video to anybody. So then you get like 1/16 of the number of views on that video you normally do. And then you do that 3 or 4 times, and then they go, okay, we're going to stop ever showing any of his videos to anywhere. And you like nuke your channel. So that's why it's tough to do that. It's tough to change a channel from one topic to another. Even within its own like niche almost. So, but that's not why I don't do it. I don't do it because I don't like the mods, but that's one reason I can see why people don't. Or maybe there's just a lot of people that don't really like it. YouTube life seems rough. Well, algorithms, AI, all that kind of stuff. That's just what you got to deal with. Oop. Did I not? I must have missed one at a different. One to summon Grizzly. Did I miss up here? I must have missed one over here. V. Skills that attack on your left, says Matt A. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, that sounds a little bit better than what I was trying to say. Oops. I don't need no stinking aura on. I tried to scroll up to make, oh my gosh, unique rings and amulets popping off a Diablo. No, just a dwarf star. But still neat. Man, trying to keep up with the comments. Thanks for the enthusiasm today, fellas. Thank you all for joining me as well. I'm trying to read as much as I can while playing. Please don't get upset at me or anything if I miss your comments. But yeah. That Phil's doing this on purpose to trigger you. Maybe. No. It's just sometimes, for whatever reason, like, I'll hit Holy Shield and it won't go back to the aura. And that's what happened on the last one. I don't know why sometimes it does that, and sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, not trolling you. Oh. Ryan saying starting a second channel, so way to go for that. Could be, yes and no. Second channels aren't as easy as it sounds either, but and the thing with the algorithm too, YouTube algorithm, I'm just giving my best guess based upon anecdotes from what I've seen or whatever. So yeah, if anybody, this isn't like anything I say about the YouTube algorithm isn't like, oh, Phil knows everything. You see what he said? I wouldn't take it that way. So, Lubas, thank you for the 5 euros? Pounds? I don't know if those are pounds or euros. Either way, thank you so much, you legend. Ooh. Appreciate you. Michael A has to go to homework. All right. Well, you're not going to enjoy homework probably, but good luck. Hopefully get it done good. A build that's strong to play through, Spanglish asks for. Hammerden is not going to be... Hammerden's obviously going to be a good option. Usually on a playthrough, I would go Holy Fire until sometime in... Well, pretty much until you... Like, when you get hammers, you switch to that, essentially. But you can rock Fire up until you get to, like, Act 4 of Nightmare, pretty much. Holy Fire. Holy Fire Zeal. So, I mean, that's probably one of the stronger and one of the easier playthroughs, one of the most consistent and well used. Like, a lot of people will do that, so. Zog says having 2 auras on right click and left click would be too OP. Well, the thing is, if you had auras on the right and left click, you couldn't attack or cast any spells, so. Yeah. I guess the thing is that you wouldn't have to be switching to Redemption. You would just have Redemption on whatever, like over here, and you just switch to it. You'd have the 1-up all the time or something along those lines. Maybe? I don't know. There's probably a way that, you can make it work or whatever, but... I haven't checked any Ogre items in a while. Feeling uncomfortable. Faith bow on your Barb's Mercenary. I think I've heard of people doing that, but it's not something that I generally do. I just kind of stick with the tried and true Act 2 generally. I haven't really dabbled too often. Like every once in a while, I'll grab an Act 5 for like Fist of Heaven's Paladin here. But I usually don't stray too far from the Act 2 Mercenary generally. I might have missed part of what you're Chris Pratt responding to there, but he says he usually doesn't waste his perfect gems on anything but potential 45 life skillers. Kind of the same here, yeah, pretty much. I didn't miss the original comment, but I do agree with that statement generally. Favorite item in the entire game? The Herodic Malice. Damn, what's going on? Welcome in. Best aura in the game. Is it Sanctuary? Never crossed my mind for best aura. Yeah, and Reaper, yeah, I got the Twitch and YouTube comments rocking at the same time like a boss. Trash said he used to have a mod so he could do things on left click. He used to love using town portals on left click. Interesting. Yeah, I'm a big fan of just putting them in your belt like this. Don't have to, like, how many potions do I really use, right? Like, I almost just want to put my scrolls of identify in a slot too here. Just keep them there, I guess. G-Stacks, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Luba saying redemption. I think that was towards the favorite aura question. That one did cross my mind, but I'll just be honest, I never thought about it before, like my favorite aura. I guess if you go by how long I've been using it for and how often I use it, I guess you'd say conviction on the infinity, but KC, welcome in, yo yo. Oh, Trash, I didn't notice that for a second ago. You said left click TP for dueling. Interesting. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't know nothing about dueling. I'll take your word on that one, but quick TP for dueling, he says. Rita summon Grizzly. Snowpro's thinking about buying a Ford Lightning 2024. Anyone have any advice? Ford Lightning, huh? Sounds expensive. Sounds expensive. Oh yeah, you got that super rich wife. That's what happened. You're a stay-at-home dad like me, and she makes all the money, right? Just joking around, Snowpro. Just joking. I'm a funny guy. Charles, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing good. Saffron says electric. Yeah, full EV. Work from home and drive very minimally. Electric truck, huh? I'm all for electric, but I'll be honest, kind of the idea of an electric truck. I mean, they have super quick pickup, right? And they're super quiet. Like I mean, get up and go, you know what I mean? EVs, right? I'm not a car expert, so take it for what I'm about to say here. I feel like you usually want those to be gas. A lot of torque. So like low end pulling power, you're saying? Nice. Yeah, I guess, I guess I haven't really looked into it a whole bunch. Buying any type of truck, because trucks are so expensive, let alone an electric truck, is nowhere near in the cards for me anytime in the near future. So haven't really looked into that kind of stuff recently. Yeah, if you're gonna tow any distance, yeah. He already said he doesn't drive very far. He doesn't. I don't think he. I could be wrong here. I don't think he does it. He's really getting it to do towing and like heavy work. You know, like he's not gonna be driving around like scrapping or like towing a flatbed with a couple of classic cars on it, like cross country or anything. I think it's more of just like he wants a truck. Could be wrong. Does character level matter when you're rolling rune words? No. As long as you're high enough level to wear it after you know, the level requirement after you make it, I don't think it matters at all. Michael said he's got a Corolla hybrid. You must have said hybrid. Fill up for 20 bucks every few weeks. Yeah, hybrids seem like a kind of a good time mix of both worlds. Like, what good times? Like for nowadays, I guess. I don't really know how the technology for batteries and stuff, how it is nowadays. So I know it keeps getting better, but boy, I could, hypothetically, if I could afford one, electric would be like perfect for me. I fill up, I don't have a hybrid. I have a 2012 Ford Taurus that gets like 21 miles a gallon. And I fill up like once a month, so. I drive almost nothing. Live Strib saying his foe in chaos, so fun. Yeah, foe is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of foe. Good old crown troll nest. Not a Ford, but you're a streamer. Yeah, right. Us streamers are all rolling in. So yeah, I see some people talking about aren't Toyotas made locally in the EU, someone said. Aren't they made around here? I know there's some Toyota factories in like Kansas or something, but definitely are in Michigan here. There's Ford plants all over the place, and I mean, the Lions Stadium's named Ford Field, and like my grandpa retired from Ford. You know, I know people that work for GM and Ford and stuff around here. That's kind of more what he meant, I think. And plus, Toyota's obviously is a Japanese company, which nothing against Japan or anything, in my opinion, but I get the same sentiment, I suppose. No, bros. I'm surprised, speaking of Cybertrucks, I'm surprised how often I see them around. I guess it's just because they stand out so much. But, like, hasn't there only been, like, 2,000 of them sold or something like that? Like, not a large number? I thought it was some small number like that. How many Cybertrucks have been sold? Maybe I'm completely off. Let's see what it says. Oh, 27,000. It's still not a huge number that I... Like, there's somebody that lives by me has one. When I went to Arizona, I seen one. I don't know. It's probably just because they stand out so ferociously. Because, like, if you see, like Snowpro was talking about the Lightning or whatever, like, if one of those was driving down the road, I probably wouldn't even notice. it just looks like a truck, kind of, sort of, right? Like every vehicle has its own look, but they look close enough to a truck, every other truck, that they just look like a truck, right? You know, it's like how many of those like Oscar Mayer Wienermobiles do you think they are? But every one that drives down the road, you see it, right? Every time one drives by, you notice it, right? Cybertruck's just like the Wienermobile. Someone said no, you notice. Let's look at, let's see, Ford 2024 Lightning. What's she look like? Oh no, it just looks like every other truck. It literally just looks like an F-150. It just looks like every other F-150. Whoop. Paddlers ran out. Wasn't paying attention. Can't be a big time streamer driving a Taurus, right? Right? Driving a what's coming around on a 13-year-old Ford Taurus. Oh my gosh, Matt A. Right? Right? Oh, Florida battle orders, huh? How about that? 193 enhanced damage on that. Yeah, got you, Snow Pro. Yeah, I just looked up Google a picture super quick. Super quick. Jarsky says, can feel it today. The Tyreals might. Boy, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Aaron, I was mentioning earlier about I thought Kansas for Toyota. Wasn't 100% sure though, but he says bunch of different factories down there. You say, huh? Topeka, Kansas. Switches IO says he'll keep his mid 80s S10. Mid 80s, boy, you really got a mid 80. Wait, mid 80s missed S10. I didn't know those were. I'm not a car expert. I didn't know those had been around, the S10 or whatever name/model or whatever. Mid 80s. Now that's impressive. You got one of those like 1.5 million mile vehicles type of things. Snatcher, what's going on? Doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Of course, is Panasonic building a battery factory there. Talking about Kansas, I believe. Interesting. You're going to be starting there next week. Well, congratulations on the new job, I suppose. Stoned Diablo 2 guy. Should he make it into Shadow Bow or hold out for Grand Matron? I mean, I feel like rune words that are that expensive. I feel like a Grand Matron, like at least like a 3-skill Grand Matron, isn't that hard to find. I think. I guess it depends, you know, for everybody. But single player is always a different beast when you can't trade for stuff at all. So. Tough to say. I think I would hold out, but I wouldn't blame anybody for just making a rune word in whatever they want to. You know. Oops. I see some couple of guys talking about the smaller trucks. Wish that they would bring those back and stuff. And they're trying to replace like a mid-sized truck. I think Snowpro was saying there. Weren't those small trucks like complete death traps? Isn't that part of the reason why they got rid of them, or not got rid of them, but you know, they don't really make them anymore. Because I was pretty sure I used to have a Ranger back in the day, and the because the cabs are so small and you're so low to the ground, it had like double the death rate of like an average sedan when in accidents. I feel like that's what, because like my car insurance was super expensive and stuff. from what I had heard. Monarch of Blacking. Small truck. Spent 10 seconds, couldn't find the exact answer, but it was saying every 1% higher that a death rate is for a vehicle, it equates to like X hundred more deaths per year or something. But didn't want to read any longer, so. Lack of modern safety features. Yeah, definitely could have lent itself to part of it too. I'm not sure if I had a 97 Ranger, so not sure what that had for safety features. Had seatbelts, I know that. What I do know too is I had a two-wheel drive Ranger, and if it was like a heavy dew, I would get stuck in the grass. It was real annoying. Brand new, and it's not like bald tires either. It was like just a very heavy dew, and I would like park in someone's yard, and I'd get stuck. Have to have someone come pull me out or push me out. The Danger Ranger, yeah. Ooh. I feel like it's mandatory to have your car, you have to call it something that rhymes like that. I had a friend that had a, what is it, a Buick Regal. So of course it was the barely legal Regal. You just gotta, it's gotta rhyme. It just makes the name better, am I right? Snowpro said he'd take a Ranger over an Aztec. I feel like Aztecs you can get pretty good deals on though, huh? I feel like they're good value. That's what I remember back in the day. What was it? You'd always see guys that drove really far to work. They would have like an F-150 or something like that, name some other truck or a Dodge Ram or something, and then they'd go buy a second car, and they always had one of those weird, not weird, but like they would have like a PT Cruiser or something like that because they were like real cheap to buy. I feel like that happened all the time. Or they'd have like one of the old Ford Focuses or something, you know? Like the doors are so rusty you can barely close it. Geo Metro, there you, oh, Geo Metro. Ooh. A Ford Fiesta, like the old one. The old Ford Taurus. Yeah, or those guys that are cheap and have the Ford Tauruses, exactly. Exactly. Francisco saying can't afford a truck, can't justify the 60K or 50K. Yeah, 50K is like for a used truck. I was talking to my brother, he's talking about getting a truck, and I think he was looking at one that was like 65 or something like that used. And I was like, what? Holy, what? What are you looking for here? Is that a Briggs and Stratton? Like, is that a, what are you looking for? Jeez. Yeah, Francisco got the 98 Corolla. There you go. Michael says, before you go, love the channel and the content. Do more collabs. Yeah, it's one of those things I keep in mind, collabs and stuff. But yeah, it actually takes it. It's almost annoying how much time it takes to like try to collab with people. And I'm not really a sit on my phone and message people kind of guy, so it's even more annoying. But yeah, it is something that crosses my mind. But yeah, peace out. Hopefully have a good day. Not against collabing with people. I obviously have done stuff in the past, but yeah. Just Unemployed says, yeah, automotive prices bananas nowadays. They're a little bananas, right? Sitka says, with Last Wish so expensive, you wish it would roll, like it could roll better, had smaller ranges, or it rolled the same every time. I guess I never really looked at it, to be honest. I never make Last Wish, so one of those ones that's so expensive, I just never really even got around to doing it. Especially when Grief is already so good. Yeah, Michael says scheduling the collabs is hard. Yeah, it's just always hard to, like, you know, and the person you're trying to collab with usually isn't as, in the past when I've done it anyways, the people usually don't care about collabing as much as, like, you do. So it's kind of like, you try to meet the schedule up with them, and they're like, oh, I can't anymore, you know, I'm going grocery shopping that day now. And you're like, what? Okay, the next day, I guess I'll cancel my babysitter that I got because I have kids, and then I'll get another one tomorrow, but that one can't do it, so I'll have to find somebody else, but I guess I'll make it work. And they're like, oh, well, no, the next day, you know, I gotta work 4 hours that day, so I can't at all that day. You know. I did see Llama had his second kid. I assumed that when he said his kid's name was Andariel Deckard, I assumed that was a joke. I could be wrong, but like I didn't assume his wife's name was Moo Girl. Like his first daughter, I don't think he named Lilith. I could be wrong. I don't know. I watch him here and there on and off kind of thing, but I don't usually hop in and watch for like 6 straight hours. So, but I just assumed that he didn't name one kid Andariel and one kid Lilith, like legitimately. Yeah, there you go, Snow Pro. Trash says if I call my wife Moo Girl, I'd get punched in the mouth. Well, I guess it depends what you mean by it. Kind of funny though. Whoops. Got the life. Got a baby amount of life anyways. Coffee down. I spoiled myself the other day, bought myself some pop. Summit Cola. Anyone out there who's Summit Cola enjoyers? Summit Cola enjoyers? Let me know in the chat. Shasta. I don't know that one. It's soda? Why are you calling it baking soda? It's pop. It's pap. Never heard of Summit. Yeah, I was seeing if anybody knew what it was. So Summit is it's like Aldi brand. Most people have heard of Aldi before, like the grocery store, and they have their regular stuff is what's it called? Berman's. Like all their stuff's named Berman's. For some reason, their store brand pop is called Summit. It's like Summit lemon lime soda, which is like knockoff Sprite. Summit Cola, which is, you know, their knockoff Pepsi or Coke or whatever, you know. So Fago's legit. Don't be LOLing after Fago, bro. Them are some fighting words. I need to change the pinned comment to politics free stream and no attacking Fago ever. Are you talking Diablo 2 guy? A good knockoff? Are you talking Summit? Or are you talking about... Oh, you must be talking about the Summit Cola. The thing is I'm not picky, so it does not taste exactly like Coke or something like that. It just tastes like a cola. So if you like drinking a cola, then sure. I'm not really picky when it comes to any foods much, really. So yeah, Rock and Rye, that's where it's at. Ooh, man, Rock and Rye is S tier for sure. Plus, Fago's so great too because it comes in 3 liters. Wait, do they still make the 3 liters? I haven't seen them in a while. Do they still make 3 liters of Fago? Yes, they still do. I haven't seen them in a while, but I don't really buy pop a ton, so. G-Stacks. Big fan of Fago, not a big fan of printers. Marfers. So yeah, this is players 3 difficulty. Foe can definitely do player 7, but yeah, I just players 3. You can definitely find good stuff. The drop rates are good enough that I just usually do players 3 if I have the choice. Snatcher said haven't heard it called pop since his, what do you say, grandparents from Chicago. Yeah. It is kind of funny that we call it pop around here, and soda pop. The weirdest one is, and I mean, everyone's got to agree with this, even people that live there have to think it's weird, that isn't it like Texas and then some of the surrounding areas of Texas, they call all, like, soda, they call all of it Coke. They're like, what kind of Coke do you want? And then they'll be like, Mountain Dew. And they're like, okay. Somebody told me that. What kind of Coke you want? Mountain Dew? You did call that. You did call that. I feel like somebody said that when I went to Arizona. They're like, what they said, like one of the waitresses, like, what kind of Coke do you want? It's like lemonade? Sure. Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't call things by, like, their brand, which, I mean, I guess people call Kleenex, you know, give me Kleenex, you know. But at least pop's its own thing. Like, what kind of Coke do you want? And you're like, oh, just a regular Coke. Like, oh, we only have Pepsi products. And you're like... Band-Aid's another one? Yeah. I don't mean a Band-Aid. I want a self-adhesive bandage. Oh, Cran's another one. I kind of forgot about that one. That's a solid call right there. Great examples flying in from everywhere. Q-tips. Gotcha. Yeah. Liter of cola. Give me another one of those facial tissues. Yeah. Don't really work out. See, I just say, like, give me another one of those disposable snot rags. That's usually just what I... Give me one of those booger catchers. That's usually just what I do. Fuchi's welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Everyone's going ham on these good examples of brands that have taken over as the name of the product. Just ham. Good old lollipops. I guess I didn't realize that was a brand. If that is true. Is rollerblades one? They're actually called inline skates. Is that one? Is that why you said that? Sebastian? Wait, Sebastian. Yeah, Sebastian. I thought I read that wrong for a second. I never thought about that one, to be perfectly honest. I knew the two different names, but I thought there was just two names for the same one. Oh, Geed's Grand Charm. Can we get an upgrade? We got a 40 MFer already. See what we can get. Better? No. We'll keep the one we got. Not the best roll, but cool finding the Geeds anyways. Hop to the next one. Crockpot is one. Interesting. I didn't know that one either. Man, look at you guys. Just full of knowledge over here. Just full of knowledge over here. Here's one. How about pizza rolls? Pizza rolls is probably a specific brand, like, right? But even if you have like store brand small, like tiny pizza pastries is probably called something like that, right? Kroger Select miniature pizza pastries. What are knockoff pizza rolls called? Just called Pizza Bites. Gotcha. Oh, Jordan. More than a year.
13 months of being the most goated slayer alive.
The most goated slayer alive. Nice. Jordan, thank you so much for 13 months of Slayership. What a legend. What a legend. Hot Pockets should be called Lava Pockets. Yeah, those things are dangerous. I feel like having a warning on them is not enough. They should have like a time sensitive, like when it gets hot, it automatically will lock and it won't unlock until the insides, the middle, is the proper temperature to eat. You honestly can't trust people to not just pull it out of the microwave and instantly take a bite of a Hot Pocket. Like, first of all, you're getting food when you're hungry already, so like then you want them to wait to eat it? Like, come on. Ridiculous. Air fry a PB&J? No, I have not. Jeez, you really can't air fry anything, huh? I'm not too keen on using air fryers, actually. Not too keen on them.
I can't carry anymore.
They're not bad, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the ones that we've had. I think we're actually on our second one that people buy us, but I don't know. You put them on, like, I don't know. I know you can buy inserts for them and stuff, but then the giant baskets like never fit in the dishwasher, and then there's like a screw, like a screen thing you got to put in the dishwasher too, and then there's, I don't know. Ogre Mall. Ooh. I'd rather just use a pan and just put the pan and it fits right there. Dishwasher's made to hold the pans, and boom, donezo. Cook PB&Js on the stove like a grilled cheese. Nice. Yeah, I mean, how bad could it be, right? DM knows what's up. He says, yeah, it's rough when the Hot Pocket still frozen in the middle. Outside, lava hot. True story. Yeah, air fry people. Zog says he air fries everything. People who air fry stuff, I feel like nobody air fries things like every other week. They either air fry everything or they like almost never use an air fryer. Air fry people are like a cult. They love those things. Oop. Why do you think vendors have progressively more potions in their inventory? I bet you that's a thing that goes back to back when vendors didn't have unlimited potions, because when the game launched, the vendors would only, you'd buy a potion and it would, like, if you've seen 3 potions in the vendor's inventory, you could only buy 3 potions. You didn't just buy it and it sat there and you could buy unlimited amounts. So if I had to guess, it's from that. But Pickle Nick said he's a once or twice a weeker on the air fryer. But when you get it at first, you're twice a day. I used to use it more often, but that's because the wife likes it more. Like I said, I'm super not picky. Super not picky. And yeah. So I have no problem just like baking chicken in the oven. Set the oven, boop, 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 20 minutes, right temperature. It beeps, you come back, you're eating, you know, like I super don't like care that much. My wife's is different, so different than that. I'll grill stuff once in a while, but that's because the grill, that way you don't dirty a pan or anything, right? Saves you on dishes time, so we'll put the effort in there, huh? Snowpro, how did you read exactly what I was thinking? Jeez, I'm that transparent, huh? I was gonna say something along those lines. I was gonna be like, of course I grill, because grilling's like, ooh, you know, like, man, ooh, ooh. I didn't know what I was gonna say, though. I didn't know how I was gonna word it. But that's pretty much what I was gonna say. Snowpro got me good. Why am I not doing 5 or 7? I don't feel like it. I'm a big Fist to the Heavens Players 3 enjoyer. Yeah, Chris, it's kind of a blend. That one was kind of Tim the Toolman type of situation. Oh. That actually like startled me when that just happened. Chaos just became terrorized mid Diablo fight. I didn't know. Um, yeah, maybe I missed something. What people are talking about here, the gas station food. Hot dogs straight from the gas station. I must have missed the topic there. I've only ever had a couple of anything like that from a gas station before. I used to work a job where I would drive to other factories and like pretty much do work for other companies like for a week or two or a couple months or something. But and the one time I went somewhere for like 2 weeks and there was nowhere near there to eat. Like you couldn't even drive to a place and back in the amount of time you had for lunch, essentially. So this gas station was all we could go get food from. So the first couple days I didn't pack any food. And one of the days I had to get, or the first couple days actually, I'd get like these, I don't even remember what they're called. They were shaped like hot dogs, but they were like buffalo chicken. I don't even know. From a gas station. But yeah. What's the new video we're working on? Don't really have anything I'm like in the middle of editing or anything like that. I mean, I'll do a drop highlights from these runs whenever I, you know, sometime next week. But I'm not sure. I may not do a video tomorrow. I usually do Tuesday, Thursday, but I was thinking about just maybe streaming again tomorrow. Fan of popcorn? I mean, almost everybody likes popcorn, right? So yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of popcorn, I guess. Relatively low calorie snack. So yeah, I guess so. D3 stream inbound, please, please. Maybe. Yeah, I do want to get on that. Maybe I do want to find Tyreals Might too, so maybe I'll do this and then maybe I'll just do a day or two of my like ridiculous gold fine barb gambling Tyreals Might concept. And then maybe do D3. No promises though. Winged Helm, right? Kind of find them everywhere, so it's not that crazy, but G-Face. Ray said his neighbor used to grill everything 2 feet of snow. I used to be like that. Not anymore though. I've had a few times where I would go out there to grill and the wind was like blowing too hard and it was too cold to where the grill on high couldn't get hot enough to cook the meat. I've had that before. Like a half hour goes by and I'm like, why is this not cooking? Like but it's like blowing so hard that it's like just sucking the heat out of the grill instantaneously. Like a steady 25 mile an hour, like 3 degree like wind. I was like, all right, I had to bring the food inside and cook it in the oven after it was like 1/4 of the way cooked from the grill. That's happened before. Chris's opinion here says D4 is so bad people are remembering D3 fondly. Right? I don't know. Some people are loving the new D4 stuff, so some people are just loving it. Low calorie in the US. I mean, popcorn just in general, like, because it takes up so much volume when you pop it, it's not a lot of calories, so. Like if you eat 7,100 pounds of it, it's a lot of calories. Here, let's see. Average serving size popcorn pop. One says 3, one says 4 to 5. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it depends if you're one of those carb people. You're like, carbs, oh my gosh, you'll get super fat if you eat a carb. Then it's, you know, not much I can say about that, but I'm more of a not medical advice. You believe whatever you want. I'm more of a carbs in, carbs out kind of, or I mean, calories in, calories out kind of person. So, Dam's got to get off to work. All right, peace out. B Marco. So I'm not farming quote unquote Diablo. I am just killing Diablo at the end though. I don't think Diablo can even drop Tyreals might. Oopsie. But yeah, I was just, you know, I'm just taking them out just to, you know, just to take them out. Hopefully get something good. Isn't all popcorn included with butter? No, if you air pop, it doesn't use any butter. When I'm feeling extra healthy, that's what I'll do. I'll air pop popcorn, and then I have this butter salt that's 0 calorie, but it's like got weird chemicals in it that taste like butter. I guess it tastes like 20% like butter. So I'm sure whatever chemicals it is way better for you than whatever's in butter. But oh yeah, I forgot it was that it's terrorized. I actually forgot it was terrorized. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the comment from B Marco, it might have even came in. Sometimes I get behind in the comments, especially jumping back and forth between chats. Like we got about 300 people between the two sites, so he might have even said it before it was terrorized, or I didn't have the thing up, so he might not have been able to see it was terrorized and things like that. So jet. Those 4 consonants in a row always get me. But yeah, welcome in. TC Chaos. Did you mean to say TZ Chaos? But yeah, Terror Zone Chaos. Yeah, Jonas says, yeah, he's on board with the calories in, calories out. Yeah, and I'm not about to say, definitely not one of them things I'm going to argue with people about. Some people are 0 carbs, some people are, aren't, and this and that. Everyone do whatever internet research you want to do and believe. That's fine with me. But yeah, I'm a calories in, calories out kind of guy. C-Bot says Tyreals might coming soon. Didn't you say that one time already, or was that somebody else, C-Bot? I think it was you. I'm hoping you're right. I'm hoping that's an accurate guesstimation, hopefully. But yeah. Oh, single player. Yeah, this is single player. Offline single player, yep. So I got to set the players 3 difficulty. Just get your no-trop chance a little bit lower, and with any luck, still able to kill stuff quickly and easily. And yeah, this is offline single player right now. Yeah. Did I miss? What happened here? What's happening here? Bale can drop anything. Yeah, Bale definitely can. Yeah. Chaos a good place to find high runes. Yeah, Chaos is pretty good. You got the density. Those I think they're called finger mages in here. The monsters that float around. All those monsters that are like quote unquote ghosts that float around, they all have like a much higher rune drop chance. Like I think that it's like double what regular monsters are. So yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much on board with that, Sloth. That's probably a good recommendation. Your cut out sugar. Sugar is something that people do consume a lot of. And yeah, and okay, saying people digest things different than others. Yeah. Yep, there's definitely genetic and just human variation. So yeah, I feel like I'm getting pretty good at prefacing it with each their own and whatever you need to do kind of situations. Oh, what's going on? What? Just a regular monster on players 3 difficulty just nuked my mercenary. Bro! Unbelievable. Is it quicker to farm Diablo or Bale? I mean, you could farm Diablo way faster if you wanted to spam farm Diablo. You could like seal pop. But most people, if they farm, they usually farm like the Chaos Sanctuary. They don't necessarily like farm Diablo. There are instances where people will, but I could turn this up to like 7 or 8 and try to get experience here, huh? With it being a Terror Zone too. I'm level 96. Get her to 97 maybe. Sounds boring. Sounds like a lot of work. Can Geats only drop from Diablo? Oh, no. Geats can drop from pretty much any monster, really. Well, not any monster in the whole game, but you know what I mean. Like, any monster that's high enough level to drop it. So, tons of just regular champions. Find them off Endaro all the time. So, yeah, all over the place. Bow slow for players 8, says Tony. A little bit. Obviously, all a relative statement, but that's why I usually only do players 3. Just because I did a video kind of comparing them, and it's comparing them based upon how I play as well. So, take that into consideration. But I felt that what am I doing here? Players 7 and 8, like Hammerden was faster, and then the lower ones like players 1 and players 3, Fist of the Heavens was faster. Like if you try to play them fast. I'm not really going great efficiency wise here, since I'm only looking at the screen half the time. Reading chat and stuff. So, ooh, Tal's Amulet, no doubt. Man, it's never Tal's Amulet. I literally find 3 times as many Tal's armors as the Amulet. Antrax got a Jaw Rune. Boy, I want to hype Jaw Rune. Chris up here a minute ago, Chris Pratt saying Bale stinks because of the souls. Yeah, souls and dolls going down there. That is a true story. It is a true story. If you got set up right to handle them, you're good to go, but it is annoying. And plus you can't like quote unquote farm Bale necessarily, right? Because there's like 30 seconds between between waves, so it takes like 3 minutes just to get to Bale. It's not like Andy, right? So not literally, but you get what I'm saying. I'm being over dramatic. In practice, Tyreals Might can drop from the Elite's champion, right? Not the regular monsters. Yes. Yeah, the Tyreals Might in a normal Chaos Sanctuary can drop from the regular champions and Elites. Tyreals Might cannot drop from the Seal bosses, just to do the way the treasure classes work or whatever. The Seal bosses, and I believe Diablo cannot drop Tyreals Might either. So it's got to drop off of the regular champions and the... But this is terrorized, so then it's different. Like Diablo and I think even the Seal bosses can drop you Tyreals Might in here too, and I'm pretty sure even the regular monsters can drop, as long as they're high enough level, they can drop all the different uniques and stuff. So can everybody drop Viper Magi? Everybody, like any monster that would be high enough level to drop it, yeah. It doesn't have to come straight off of Andaro or something like that. Like it's not like an Act Boss exclusive item or anything like that, which really nothing is, but... Gecko says first Geats was from Tal's Tombs when terrorized. Favorite ones to spawn, yeah. Tal's Tombs, yeah, they're pretty... It's got a lot of density, you don't have to save and exit a lot, you just go tomb to tomb to tomb. Everybody loves that one. Chris saying the Bale Waves can drop good stuff, usually don't. Yeah, the Bale Waves, the time between waves is killer. I feel like running Bale is while you can find things, it's mainly just an experience run. I feel like that'd be a neat base to use for something, but I don't even know the speeds on it or anything or nothing like that. I think it gets 5 sockets. Let Barb Merc use axes. Yeah, I mean, I'd be on board with that. Seth, all right, peace out. So you got a few things to do. All right. Which one's better for firing, foe or pally, or foe or Hammerden? I don't think you can really say which one's better. I think they're about the same but different, just different play style, like slightly different play styles. In foe, to be honest, there's a few places you can't use it that you can use Hammerden. So I guess you would say Hammerden, but they're pretty close, especially if you're talking Chaos Sanctuary or some other areas. Because like Fist of the Heavens here, like you can't really farm Eldritch and Shank with this because they're not undead or demons. If you go into, like we were talking about, Talrash's tombs, they're like those beetles that have the lightning enchant come out of them. Those aren't undead or demons, so that's annoying. So there's some areas that it's not as great in. So $206 on the damage, huh? Okay. Zealadin, what's that build best for? So like a Zeal Paladin? If you're not rocking it with, so you're not doing like Dual Dream or like the Dragon version, just like a regular melee Zealer. Yeah, I mean, probably just like Eldritch and Shank and Pindle and stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't really played Zeal all that much, just plain Zeal. I actually did one time a long time ago, but yeah, Trav, I guess, but just solo Zeal, I haven't really done a whole lot, so. Fucci's, what's my different Diablo 2 mods stand? D2 mod editor. I'm not really a big fan of the D2 mods personally. Yeah, Chris saying melee, unfortunately, just isn't great compared to casters. I'm paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what he said. Just Unemployed says, my foe, I ended up pretty much just being a Chaos Sanctuary runner. There's some other places. You can kill everything in the pits, which is cool too. There's different places you can run Pendle with it. But yeah, I got you. It's definitely best probably in the Chaos Sanctuary. One of the best places for it. Yeah, Sunil seen what was up. So close. So close. It's always so close, but just never, ever, ever. 220. Oh, yeah. Arcane Sanctuary. I forgot about that for Fist of the Heavens. I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, I guess Tristram has, stuff. So I guess if it's Terrorized Tristram, you could do that. When the Countess is terrorized. I think that's all demons the whole way down there too, right? There you go.
I am overburdened.
Mausoleum. Trav? Oh man, look at all these places. Trav, I forgot about that one. Love Trav. Love it. 220. All right, all right. Don't go near Act 3. Yeah, gotcha. I'm not sure, Chris, if that's like a censored word by YouTube. I just sometimes I word things less hyperbolically when I read people's comments. I'm not like offended by it or anything, but sometimes I'll reword the way people say things, and I'll word it the way that I say things. You're all about the hyperbole. You're all about the hyperbole. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Oh, I didn't realize my mercenary got wrecked. Oopsie. Whoopsie. What's the merc gear? It's just an insight treachery tails mask. Will I do a pre-LOD Holy Grail? Probably not, Thomas. Probably not. Let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm going to go get an Act 5 mercenary. Because why not? You don't use them a lot. They're kind of cool. He survives like infinity, right? They infinitely survive. I don't need the insight at all, so. All right. And we want to get Frenzy, Emond, Force. Does this reset? We gotta pick it. We gotta get a better name, like Frank or something. Bob. Oh, it didn't reset. I gotta say, okay, we're going with Borst then. Always triple check just to make sure. Okay. Tyreals might have good merc armor. I don't know. All right, so what are we going with here? We're gonna go. Where's my barb at? Am I blind? I thought it was right here. Yeah, I have all my mules up at the top because I cleaned out my stash the other day, so. So we're gonna go with, I do have an ethereal Arits, but I think I'm gonna go with the chammed Arits that I have, that I use for my regular. So I cannot be frozen there. Lawbringer Azarath. Did I keep an Azarath around? I'm not sure. Let me look. Is that what we want to use? Do people agree with that one? I know it's not bad. Let's see. Do they both have Sanctuary that knocks stuff back? Do Azarath Grief maybe? Yeah, I'll grab a Grief. How about Azarath and Grief? We'll use an Azarath. I don't have a Plague, so. And also, what is Plague is mainly for like the lower res, right? Which doesn't affect Fists of the Heavens really at all. So just the most minusculely for the lightning damage, which is super minuscule on the build. I was just looking real quick to see what was on there. See, you want to go Fortitude probably on the armor, right? So let's go here. Oh, I didn't grab my Grief either. Fortitude. We want to go Rune Word 2. I think my Grief is over here. Grief's another. That's one of those ones I need to make a new one of. 34, 357. That should be good, right? Fort area, Grief, Storm Shield. So you went with the non-frenzy barb that. Huh. I think we'll be all right with this. I think people usually go with the frenzy one, but could be wrong. We'll go Azarath. Got the little Sanctuary aura on it. I wasn't gonna switch it, but yeah, why not? It's funsies. Who doesn't love a good Act 5 mercenary, right? Good old Head Striker. I forgot about that. I probably definitely don't have one of those laying around anywhere. I probably didn't hang on to them when I found them and didn't keep them, so. Yeah, let's go with the classic Grief. It's probably fine anyways. I'm not really too worried about my mercenary killing stuff for me anyways, huh? If I'm waiting around for my mercenary to kill stuff, my kill speed is, I'm having a problem. Ooh, good old Sunday. Let's see. I didn't realize how good my Sunder Charm luck was the other day. I had 3 perfect Sundays in an hour. Not here, but yeah, for that last video I made, I had 3 perfect Sunder Charms in a row in an hour. Crazy. Zog said hard to get away from the Act 2 mercenary. Yeah, I kind of generally do agree. This is about the only build I ever use anything else on. And it's not because it's probably really any better. It's just because the Act 2 mercenary isn't obviously better. You know, like it's probably similar-ish. We'll see. Maybe he'll stay alive a little bit more though, right? Maybe. Also, it's convenient knocking back Desace's group, I guess, when you got the Sanctuary ore up there. Sunder Charm's useful for a Hammerden. I mean, you can use the magic ones, I guess, but there's so few magic immunes in the game that I don't even worry about it. And I usually just don't go anywhere that there's magic immunes. Maybe you could keep one in your inventory, and then if you were at some point... Oh, you could cube it, try to get 4 sockets. I don't really need to, but I wouldn't carry one around all the time personally, but When would I use a Tyreals Might? I'll be honest, probably never. Only for the lulls. It's mainly just a thing to complete my Holy Grail. Gecko said kept a wolf howl. Yeah, wolf howl is kind of cool, right? The werewolf barb. Ooh, light gauntlets. 220 Javas. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. See, Chris says in a way, he likes the D2 isn't perfectly balanced, so it actually feels like your decisions matter. Yeah, I think it's balanced and unbalanced, like in the proper amount, to be perfectly honest. Because you never want something that's like Diablo 4 now, to where I watched a couple of videos just to like kind of get a feel on what other people were thinking about the expansion, since I didn't play it. And I had heard a story that literally if you don't play the Spiritborn, nobody will play with you, because Spiritborn is so much more powerful and so much faster and everything else, that they don't want you just like slowing them down and mooching off them, essentially, because the Spiritborn is just like factors of 100 more power. It's like the Mosaic Assassin in D2. It's just so much more powerful than everything else. That's just what I heard. Like I said, I haven't played it, so. Soft said he only plays Wolf Barb. That's the only Barb he plays. All right. Stepmo thinks that you advised me about Quick Cast. Oh, you didn't know about Quick Cast? Okay, well, yeah. It was one of those things that took me a while to get used to, but man, it's impossible to go back. It's very convenient, so yeah, glad I helped you out. If you're not Spiritborn, they kick you out of the group. Coup Demon says, yeah, that's what I had heard. That just nobody will play with you if you're not a Spiritborn, which is what a disaster, in my opinion. What Spiritborn? It's the new class in D4, and it's so broken and busted and unbalanced. Like, it's hitting for like I couldn't even name the number. Probably 100 quintillion damage a second or something ridiculous, I'm sure. I don't really know, but it's probably something. It's honestly probably something ridiculous like that. You can't. So I was actually just thinking about how I didn't have a crystal sword. So nowadays they fixed it. Someone help me out. One of you geniuses. It keeps slipping my mind. I'm pretty sure I'm right here. Didn't they fix it so that you can have like a phase blade in your main hand, and the attack speed is based off your main hand? So you can have a 6 like Isted crystal sword in the other hand, but you'll attack when you use Berserk with only the attack speed from the phase blade. Is that accurate? Because I was thinking, since I'm gonna do, Saffron says yes, and a few other people. Good. Sometimes it's hard to remember what I remember and what I don't remember. It's a real rough life when you don't remember what you remember and you don't remember what you don't remember. Well, okay, because I needed to make a if I'm doing this gambling for Tyreals Might thing, I need to. Why do I have no resistance? This guy fiction over here. I need to make a 6-lemmed phase blade for Berserk, right? I don't have to, but Yeah, so yeah, step moss. I already have a 6-isted sword that I use for magic finding, but I don't usually ever gold find, so I don't have a 6-lemmed sword. Actually, I think I have 2 6-isted swords on accident. I think I made one and I forgot I made one and I made another one. Oopsie. I know I did that for sure with Crescent Moon. I made a Crescent Moon and then I forgot and I made another one. So we'll use this for my 6-isted, 6-lemmed. I found 4 of them right here just in the last couple weeks, so. Dual wield 6-isted swords. That's where it's at. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do the I'm not gonna do the maximum gold find thing, but no, I'll probably maybe I will use the Act 5 mercenary actually, because I don't think the Act 2. Well, I could have the Might mercenary Act 2, which I think would make you go faster. Yeah, not exactly a gold find expert. I'll have to look into it, try some stuff out. I can't make him 2 anyways. I didn't, I just cubed up all my Lem runes not that long ago. Remember? Remember? Liber saying pretty soon I'll need my address. Need one of them address bracelets. I mean, it's slipping quick, fellas. My brain is quickly slipping into senility for sure. Chris said the cubing video hurt me to watch. Yeah, it was awkward feeling, I'm gonna be honest. But what else am I gonna do with you know, whatever it was, 47 Lem runes and 38 Mal runes, you know, like on single player. Cubed up and got 4 low runes. That's where I stopped at. So 4 low runes. Someone said Act 2 needs Chains of Honor for Trav, or they just die. Yeah, for running Trav, they definitely need, you gotta do some stuff for him to help him out. You can't just set him up like normal, from my experience, which I'm not a super avid Trav runner, but that's what I've kind of noticed. Act 5 Bill with 2 griefs. Yeah, specifically Bill. Bill to Act 5 mercenaries is like Emilio to Act 2 mercenaries. Is Bill. Charles Gibson. Welcome in. Yep, doing pretty good. Hopefully you are as well. Yeah, Zog said as a strictly online player, Zog says very painful to watch the cubing up of ruins. Yeah, not being able to trade them on offline, you just gotta do something with them, right? Just gotta do something with them. That's one way to get a Death's Web, huh? Someone just Stepmoss said someone just randomly dropped the Death's Web playing hardcore in town when they're out there running Trist. Nice. Yeah, Chris, it's pretty well known that Emilio is the strongest of the Act 2 mercenaries. So it is known. So Saffron like doubt it. Wahid. Who likes Wahid more than Emilio? Thought you were okay before, but I don't know what now, Chris. Blah. Obviously just kidding. Everybody knows Durga is the number one merc. Durga is definitely the best. Him, what's going on? Welcome in. Come from YouTube, recently started D2R. The with your guides. Really helpful. Finally got to catch you live. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for watching the videos. Glad they helped you out a little bit. Glad you enjoyed them. Zaga, a big Wahid fan as well. Boy, I don't know. I'm just a big fan of Durga. Big fan of Durga here. Wahid bros are here too. Who out there? Who else is a big fan of Durga? I can't be the only one. There's got to be other Durga fans out there. I guess I'm always just different. I make my enigmas and worm hides, and I get Durgas. Yeah, Charles, I have heard of Reimagined. Yeah, I get asked about it probably once every 15 minutes on stream. Yeah, not a big fan of Diablo 2 mods personally. Laharis, yeah, Laharis ain't too bad either. Yeah, he seems to have studied the ways of fighting with the spear as well, quite ferociously. Yeah, Charles, ever since Dabrunski came back, all of a sudden I get asked about Reimagined about like every 15 minutes. Which, I mean, it's fine, I guess. James Duran, welcome in. Heavy belt, alright, sell it. 2 magic find pieces. Oh wait, no, this is what I thought it was. Why was I thinking that was the regular little helm, Tarn helm or something? Cause I'm forgetful. That's why. I appreciate you, Coim Floder. Chris said didn't even know Dabrunski went away. Yeah, he took a break from YouTube for a while, for like 2 years. Started making videos again a month or 2 ago. Made like 4 or 5 videos or whatever. Laguna said, has played since D2 came out, never tried a mod in his life. Yeah, teach their own, you know. Some people love them, some people don't. I'm one of the ones that don't, but yeah, I've played a couple different of the mods. I liked Project Diablo 2 when it first came out. I kind of liked it a lot the first season, to be honest, but then they, you know, kind of an American statement, which kind of sums it up perfectly. They really jumped the shark, in my opinion. AKA, they went too far. But I feel like all the mods go too far because there's a certain coalition of people that just love, like, change. But they don't really think about, like, I know I think I want this, but do I really want this? You know, like... I think a lot of times people say they want things and they think they want things. They know they want it, like, I want it. But then when they get it, they don't realize that makes it less enjoyable. That's what I think. Zog says the new Reimagined is new gear overload. Yeah, they like tripled the number of uniques there were and changed all the uniques. And, you know, and, you know. Yeah, just my thing. If anyone wants to play any game they want to play and they enjoy it, that's the most important thing. Any good finds? Been a little slow, to be honest, for a Chaos Sanctuary. Been a little slow for a Chaos Sanctuary, to be honest. You think you know what you want, but you don't? Is it something from the WoW community? Is that something? I feel like I had heard that from. Did one of the devs say that from WoW or something? I can't really remember for sure. But I mean, it's one of those things you can't say to people's faces, but it is absolutely true. It is just absolutely true. But you never win an argument like that with somebody when they say they want something. You're like, no, you think you do, but you don't, because that's implying that they're stupid. It just is. Yeah, so don't use that. If you get in an argument with your wife, do not use that one. You think you want flowers for Valentine's Day, but babe, trust me, you don't. You think you want me to go to your parents for Christmas. No. See, Havoc saying, yeah, new change, typical, grass is always greener on the other side, so change equals better. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Oop. And there's definitely always going to be personal preference mixed in with it as well, of course. Like, I am the kind of person that, you know, I don't have a preference on brands because I'm not too picky. You know, I've been playing this game forever. I eat the same foods, you know. I'm just not a change kind of, like a person that needs change all the time. Kohim saying, running the traps in, thanks for the vid. Thank you for watching. No need to thank me. Thank you for watching. Straight up. Saffron talking about that quote from a minute ago. It was a response to people wanting classic WoW. Yeah, it sounded familiar. I figured there was I thought that's what it was. I don't really know a ton about WoW because I never played it, but you know, it's obviously people who play Diablo 2, a lot of them have played WoW as well. Not all, because like I didn't obviously, but it's not uncommon for a avid Diablo 2 player to also be someone who plays World of Warcraft. I need to write down. I forgot. There's my rune mule has some missing ones that I should really write down. Don't you guys have phones? Yeah, another crazy Blizzardism, right? No good. All right, let's get some H2O going. Chris said he never had enough Rals in single player. You gotta hammer the Countess for like a week then. You have a trillion of them. Sir Orpheus asked if I'm using any visual mods. No, just normal D2R. I mean, I'm streaming in 1440p. And I mean, I have like the graphical settings pretty much turned up. Yep, high quality H2O. Pretty classic quote right there. Kohim, yeah, said a lot of the different builds have helped you out for playing offline. Nice, man. Like I said, yeah, great that they help some people, you know? Great. The solo arena, I'm playing offline single player, so this is players 3 single player right here. Stepmoss says he wishes the drop rates for high runes would be turned up. Ah, boy. I definitely disagree with that. Definitely disagree with that. It wouldn't seem like it wouldn't be as exciting to find one if you found them so easy. I can kind of understand the sentiment for sure. Now here you go. You think you want rune drop rates turned up, but you don't. No. Yeah, I mean, everyone has a different amount of time that they can play, and depending how long you've been playing, how much knowledge you have in the game, you can farm more efficiently, this and that kind of thing. So I could see somebody that only has like a few hours a week after work, you know, they don't really have a realistic opportunity outside of just like insane dumb luck to like get any high runes. So I can understand the idea, but definitely for people that play as much as me and some other, you know, very dedicated players, we definitely would not want that because it would become too easy for us. But yeah, I do understand the sentiment though. Chris said very common high quality items, so it burnt him out on D3 very quickly. Yes, yeah. I definitely could see that, yeah. Kohim, appreciate you, very kind. Econ tankage. I'm not sure what that means. Unemployed. Not sure what that means, to be honest. Is it still my birthday? No, it's not my birthday. Fake birthday. Fake birthday. See, last 6 times Mitt played from 95 to 96, didn't find any high runes, huh? Yeah, they can be few and far between, but that's what makes them so cool to find. Too many meetings today, says Raced. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, okay, not really, by the way, not really my birthday. It's like a channel joke where they wish me happy birthday every day, just an FYI. I never want people to like, you know, they send a super chat because they think it's my birthday, and it's not really my birthday. Just a channel joke where they joke around about how it's my birthday every day, and I'm 800 years old. Stepmouse says he wants to test builds, but can't really get the runes to test them out and stuff. If you are playing, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe you're not on PC. If you're on PC, you could use a hero editor and try out whatever you wanted to be honest. If I had to guess, you're probably on one of the consoles, though. If you, I don't know, yeah, you might just not know about the hero editors or whatever. I do have a video about the hero editor that you can, one of the hero editors anyways, you can use to do that. Uh-oh, Mitt wants a refund. Uh-oh. I'll have to get it back to you somehow.
I can't carry it.
Sloth says, hopes there's no high rune meetings. What? No high rune meetings? Crazy.
I am overloaded.
Gotta identify the gloves. These are gonna be 320s. Gonna be sick. Please show my Tyreals I found. Who? Next time. Later I will. Eric found a 45 life bow skiller. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Yeah, I'd prefer a Jabba personally, but yeah, bow's not the worst. Better than getting curses. The first ever skiller I found that was more than 40 to life was curses, so I'll never forget that. Like, game, how could you do this to me? Even if it was like summoning for the druid or something, I would be happier than curses for the necro. Might as well be a defensive aura for the paladin or something. Barb masteries, there you go. There's another good choice. Yeah, I got a couple that are like 44s, 43s. I think actually I have, I can't remember if it was druid or necromancer, but I have like 3 summoning skillers that are like 42, 43, stuff like that. Life skillers. I think it is necromancer actually. Could be wrong though. G-Stacks, you ain't getting that gum. I might print you something if you ask nicely, but no gum. Not allowed. Al Russia's tomb. Just kidding, G-Stacks, just kidding. And no, this is actually just players 3. I feel like Fist of the Heavens is maybe not as efficient on P7 as I would like. Can definitely do it, but I just, you know, decide just to rock players 3 for a more casual experience. For a more casual sweet fill experience. That OG big red gum. No, if anything, I mentioned the other day, I'm gonna zebra stripe where it's at. Foe not using conviction. No, conviction doesn't really help out Fist of the Heavens almost at all. All the blue holy bolts that come out, they're not lightning damage. They just do like magic damage to undead and demons. The thing that comes down like this and hits the one monster, that's lightning damage, but everything else isn't. So I just lazily leave redemption up all the time. Smeller, gonna make your Enigma on single player. What base would I recommend? Yeah, I guess if you want to go with the most min-maxed one, I probably Mageblade, I guess. Yeah, I mean going Dusk or Archon if you wanted to. Like, not a bad choice either. Probably like Dusk is probably number 2. .3 flavor zebra gum. Yeah, 1.3 seconds. So you must have had one of those good packs. Yeah, that's like double normal. Eric said he's a big fan of Enigma and a Gothic plate for the assassin. The little red tint, huh? Nice. What am I doing for ladder? I don't know. Is ladder coming up pretty soon? Guess I didn't really have a plan yet. Some guide on the internet said max out conviction. I don't really see the motivation for maxing out conviction to run the cast sanctuary with a Fist of the Heavens paladin. So yeah, conviction or will only help you if you're pretty much it'll only help you in certain small instances if you're fighting non-demons or undead and you're fighting individual targets. So there's a few places that can help you out, I guess, but it's not what I do because it, like I said, it only, like if you're gonna like quote unquote use it for everything and you're going to, I can't even think of what you'd want to, because anything that you'd kill that slow, I would just teleport past anyways because it would take too long to kill with hitting one monster at a time. I don't even know what, you know, I've seen people use it all the time, but I'm just not, I don't prescribe to that, I suppose. Saying it's wrong is a bit strong, okay? It's not what I do. I never do it, so. Because somebody will see what I do and they'll be like, guess what? Phil's always wrong. And I'm like, okay, well, I just use different skills and a different piece of gear on my character. I mean, I guess I'm an idiot and I'm wrong. Sure. Helps for ancients. Yeah, I mean, in those rare instances, like if you're doing a playthrough, I would never use Fist of the Heavens on a playthrough personally. But yeah, I guess in that case, you know, you would use conviction, but. Zeal Holy Bolt proc build. Maybe, probably. I mean, I've seen some weird stuff, I guess. Not that that's that weird, but don't remember for sure. When's my video? I did 1,000 ancient runs. Right. Coming any day now. I ran ancient 1,000 times. Did I find anything good? Question mark. Thumbnail. Like that. Woo. Good thing I had that sanctuary aura on there. Accidentally tele-stomping Desace. I mean, I got a pretty good geared paladin, but still. Sometimes you get caught when you do some dumb things like that. Yeah, that's a funny fact, Saffron. Yeah, the area at Summit is the only level 87 area. Kind of weird. I had heard that before. This is the rare ring, huh? We'll teleport across. G-Stack said it'd be cool if the Ancients had like a small chance to drop an OG D1 item. I mean, interesting idea, I guess. Deltarion. No, I would say almost nothing. I would be surprised if there was really any more changes to D2R ever, essentially. Not a lot of motivation at this point for them to put any effort into anything here. Highest rune that can drop from LK. From the chest is the Burr rune. Eldrexian, yeah, Burr rune. So you're more likely though to find the Sur rune, and then you're more likely to find 2 Sur runes than I think you are to find 1 Burr rune, to be honest. And then you can cube 2 Surs to a Burr. So yeah, G-Stacks definitely not the first one. Definitely have the second one, the steak and eggs, not the first one. Eric said he misses sitting AFK in Ubers and being level 94 in one night. Yeah, I must I mentioned it before on stream, but I must have took a break when that was going down, because the whole Uber leveling thing, I never experienced that. When I played a ton, it was, you would level in cows. You get rushed at level like 1 straight through the game, and then you just go sit in a cow game like you said for Ubers. You could literally be like level 85 or 90 in like an hour. Just going and sitting in a cow game and never killing anything yourself. You'd just be completely naked. You just step through the portal and everyone run around, kill everything, get all the experience. Another Maris? Oh, it is not a Maris. Rising Sun. 1 million fire absorb, but they nerfed it pretty quick. Ah, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Chris said he found 6 Surs before finding 1 Burr from LK. Yeah, I don't know the odds, but I do remember hearing, and I'm pretty sure I heard this anyways. Yeah, that you're more likely to find 2 Burrs, 2 Surs, I mean, than even finding 1 Burr. I know I found a Burr once or twice, but definitely way more Sur runes. Oh, geez, Jordan. Roasted. Just roasted. Sucks his hopes Blizzard adds a loot filter, ups players limit. Ups the players limit. So you're saying you want higher than players 8 in a game? I would say don't do that. Oh, the number of characters you can have online. Okay, I see what you're saying. Instead of just having a total of 24 characters, you could have 50 or something. I mean, I would be fine with that. I don't think they're going to do that stuff, but yeah, I mean, I'd be fine if they did those kind of things. $3.12. A letter filter. Ooh, yeah. Name changer. That's what's up. Now, like a legit loot filter would be pretty cool. Sanctioned loot filter for online use, I should say. 'Cause I know there's stuff out there right now, but Phil always with some killer jams, says Jacob. Oh yeah, better believe it. My gosh, my phone's going bananas over here. What's going on? Actually, see here, looking at the time, I think I'm gonna call it a day on the stream here, fellas. Do appreciate you all joining me, but yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and call her a day here. So, appreciate y'all, man. Wicked Plumber come through with a huge amount of gifted Slayer ships earlier. But thank you everybody. Any little bit, any little super chat, channel members, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much. Really means a lot. You guys supporting the channel. Honestly, y'all are the ones that make it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos on the channel. So, not sure if I'm going to be... I think I may stream tomorrow instead of making a video. So, keep an eye out. I'm not 100% sure. So, but that's what I'm thinking. A possible stream at the same time tomorrow. So, yeah, with that being said, peace out, fellas. And make sure y'all are out there. And make sure you keep slaying. Woo, yeah.